Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Come to Helmuth Ford, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty.
Hi, this is Stacy from Shuttler Insurance Services. Come see me on the east side of the square in Sigourney for all your insurance needs.
The band Full Circle is coming to rock the Keswick Tavern this Saturday, May 31st from 8 to midnight. Full Circle is a professional 5-piece band playing popular 100% danceable covers of classic rock, pop, and R&B from the 1970s through today. The Keswick Tavern is located at 117 South Irons in Keswick. So make plans this Saturday night to meet your friends at the Keswick Tavern for the band Full Circle. As always, there's no cover charge at the Keswick Tavern. Jace Race 2025 is Saturday, June 7th at the North Mahaska Junior Senior High School in New Sharon. The 5K starts at 8 a.m., followed by the 1-mile fun run. To sign up, use the links on the North Mahaska Education Foundation's Facebook page. Pre-registration guarantees you a t-shirt, but you can also sign up the day of the race. There will be some giveaways and first-place prizes. In memory of Jace Carrico, who passed in 2008, the Carrico family appreciates the community's support.
Southern Iowa, it's rodeo time. The 2025 Albia Chamber Main Street Rodeo returns Saturday, June 7th at the Monroe County Fairgrounds. Rogue Rodeo brings us 8 thrilling events, a bull ride showdown, comedy from Ronald Burton, and the dazzling Diamonds and Dust performance. Gates open at 5 p.m. for food, fun, and high-energy action await. Tickets on sale now at albiachambermainstreet.org. Adults $15 in advance, $20 at the gate. Kids only $10. Saddle up for a night of tradition and thrill. Don't miss it.
Neil,
Hey man, what's up?
you want to do some radio?
Radio? I haven't been on the radio for a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Skunk River Radio. Let's get skunky.
Welcome into just another morning show. Steve Shuttler.
Neil Crott.
Welcome in.
Welcome to you.
It feels like a Monday. It's a Tuesday.
Yeah, I'm going to be off all day. I can tell already.
It's going to be one of those weeks where you get thrown off.
Yeah, my routine's already all mixed up. My morning routine just got blown out of the water there 15 minutes ago. I was not expecting that.
Something got blown up.
Wow.
Hey, it's 7:04. How's your extended weekend?
Wow.
Memorial Day weekend.
You know, I was thinking about this last night when we had this sit-down conversation. I'm not sure where to start. I mean, rock climbing? No, we could wait until another day for that because I never do rock climb. I had a lot. I ate way too much.
Rock climbing?
Yes.
Did somebody else do rock climbing?
No, I thought about doing it, but I didn't. I couldn't find any rocks. I ate way too much. What do you mean?
You couldn't find any rocks?
No, to climb. Yeah, it was a bad deal. But I ate my weight like 3 times over, I think, throughout this holiday weekend.
Yeah.
Way too much. I mean, I'm
anything in particular?
Let's see. Friday there was sushi. Oh yeah. I was thinking about you when I was eating that. Oh, some of that caviar on top of some eel sauce and octopus.
Eel?
Yeah.
Ugh.
It's amazing. It's so good. So good. What else? There was something else good. There was another, 2 days in a row I ate salmon patties stuffed with crab meat. That was really good on Saturday.
All this seafood.
I know. There's just way, way too much food. And yesterday went to a cookout and, I don't know. I need to stop eating for a week.
I had my fair share of food.
Yeah?
I've seen Amber in the comments. I saw Amber. We had a little family get-together at here on the square, place that should be advertising with us. And Amber was our waitress. So, hi, Amber. Good to see you in the comments. Let's see here. What else did we eat? Oh, I did have... I saw you at Walker Drive-Thru.
Oh, that was the other thing I was thinking. Saturday night, finished off the night with some ice cream. Yeah.
Was that Saturday night?
I think, wasn't it? Yeah, I think.
All right. I can't remember anymore. All my days are...
Yeah, all I know is I was just there to have a nonchalant, grab me some ice cream, and it turned into such a fun time.
I was in the drive-thru with my wife, spotted you. We started making weird noises at each other, and...
We might have made fools. I especially, because Steve could hide in the comfort of his car, but I'm like just standing out in the middle of everybody, and even end it all with walking out towards the highway.
Yeah.
And making one last gesture of, hey, buddy.
And then you were at the walk-up window, or whatever what do you call that? The walk-up.
I would say
window?
The walk-up window.
And then I was at the drive-through window, and we could still see each other, so we were still making fools of ourselves from one window to the other. The workers were like, "What is going on here?" But anyway, I had the Steve Shetler Media flavor of the week.
I as well.
In Savage Swirl form.
What'd you get with it?
I had. Well, we were going to get. They have something like Crunch or something that you can get mixed in. But they were out of Crunch, so we were scrambling for what would taste good, and I think it even worked out better because we got graham cracker crust.
Yeah.
Or not crust, but crumbled graham crackers. It was delicious.
I never even thought about that.
Yeah.
Because I went with cheesecake and blueberry in the lemon, which would be... I wonder if I could also on top of that add the graham cracker, because then it'd be like a cheesecake.
Next time.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. It was tasty.
All I need right now is some ice cream to top off this weekend. Wow. Man.
Yeah, it was good stuff.
Huh.
So...
Very cool.
Any TV viewing? Any movies?
No, honestly, I really didn't watch anything over the weekend. I mean, when I laid down, it was just like food comatose.
I'm trying to think. We did watch The Last of Us, which is a series that's streaming on Max, which will be changing back to HBO Max this summer. But The Last of Us, kind of like a apocalyptic type scenario.
Yeah.
Based on a video game. Not really your stuff. Not really your thing.
Oh, it might be. I'm getting into it.
But I've never really rooted for the main character of a show to get killed off.
Whoa.
Ellie. If you've seen The Last of Us, man, what an annoying, unlikable person.
Now I have to watch this.
Just get eaten by the fungus people already.
What? She's the main person?
She's the main person.
Well,
it's like, I don't like you. But anyway.
Wow.
That was our main viewing over the weekend. I don't think we watched... I mean, we watched a little bit here and there of other stuff.
No, I like I said, I pretty much laid down every night. Just, I was done. I did have some crazy dreams over the weekend. Yep.
Anything you can share?
Yes, you were in one of them.
Oh.
Yep. For some reason, Steve makes a lot of my dreams. Doesn't make any sense. Like, why we're always in dreams together. Normally in my dreams, he's stealing the show, so to speak. And he's always taken something good's going to happen for me, and he ends up taking it. It's weird. But
like
there
your
was
lemon swirl?
Yeah, stuff like that. But no, there was one, we were in a parade. You and I, we were on a float.
This weekend?
Yes, this past weekend, and we were in a parade on a float that apparently halfway through the parade, we're talking to each other during the parade, like, this is the worst float in this whole parade. Like, we're on a hay rack. That's it. No decoration, no nothing.
Nice.
And everybody's yelling at us, "You suck!" And we're like, "Man, we didn't do it." Then come to find out, we were supposed to decorate it ourselves.
Oh.
And so we're
That's why it looked the way it looked.
amongst this dream, we're trying to decorate our own float as we're going. And at one point, you fall off, and I go to reach my arm out and save you, and for some reason, there's a pack of dogs that is taking you away. And, I mean, it's just my dreams go so far out there.
Well, it didn't sound like I got the good part.
No,
in that
thank
dream.
God for the change in my dreams. I won. I got to ride that stupid parade in a horrible float.
Well, I got torn apart by a pack of dogs.
I mean, you got it made easy. So yeah, no,
Good
it's a
stuff.
Good weekend.
Good times. Hey, coming up today here on Just Another Morning Show, I'm assuming that Gary from KCED will be popping in. I don't have that confirmed. I'm just assuming. I need to watch the phone today too, Neil. Safe might be calling in.
Oh yeah.
From Tuesday Night Tune-Up. So, and also 8 o'clock hour, we've got Courtney from the Heartland Humane Society popping in around 8:30. You've seen her on the Thursday weekly pet videos from the Heartland Humane Society. So she's going to be making an in-person appearance here at the studio. So lots to get to. Let's take a peek at our This or That.
Oh.
Brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty in Sigourney. Are you a leader or are you behind the scenes?
Leader.
This is kind of a different one, but
Yeah.
so you're going with leader?
Probably. I mean, again, in my dreams, I always seem to be in the back, but I'd like to be in front.
I'm the leader. I guess I'm the leader.
I would say that. I would say we're both leaders, not followers.
Yeah. We lead.
You know, we don't care what people think of us in
Yeah.
public. We just go for it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So, leader or behind the scenes. Our community calendar. Our question of the day is brought to us by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main, Sigourney. What are you looking forward to this summer? You know, Memorial Day weekend ushers in the summer months. Any big plans for this
What
summer?
am I looking forward to this summer? UV, baby. Getting some sun.
UV.
Yeah. Get those legs tanned up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man. Hot. Hot, mama. Just normal, typical summer, grilling, being outside, being able to walk out in the morning.
And get bit by mosquitoes?
Well, that too, but just being able to walk out in the morning knowing that you're walking out with a T-shirt on and you don't have to do anything but wear your T-shirt all day.
Nothing else?
You don't have to, you don't have to walk out in a sweatshirt in the morning, T-shirt in the afternoon. That evening, put a sweatshirt back on. Let's just get nice and...
What's going on in the bottom part? Shorts, hopefully?
Oh, I don't care. I mean, I'm more self-conscious about my upper body, so I mean, I guess whatever.
Towel, at least?
Well, sure.
Speedo?
No. Them Speedos are nasty.
Do you guys do, or do you go to State Fair, Adventureland, vacation?
Oh, yeah. By the way, I'm taking a vacation a few weeks here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Remember, I've been talking for months about going to Arkansas.
Arkansas.
Yeah. When is that? June. End of June, 20th.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, got that planned. That'll be a fun story once we get closer. How we picked, of all places in the world, to go was Arkansas. Because we like going to places that are behind in the times. Arkansas. I can't wait to see them people.
Our Arkansas viewership just went down the toilet.
Love you, Arkansas. Oh, it did not. They're like, there's a celebrity coming here? Yeah, no, just the typical summer stuff, man.
Yeah, I don't think I have any huge plans. Of course, I'm kind of stuck to
You're
my
sort of
job.
married to this, yeah.
Kind of stuck to my job, so...
Well, you definitely ain't doing anything for the next month.
No, yeah, we'll be looking at that with the baseball, softball
Man.
schedule here coming up shortly. But, yeah, I'll be working this summer.
Yeah.
Fun times.
Catching some rays.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
You will. You'll be tanner and oh, that's going to make me jealous.
But...
What?
Will bugs be bothering me at these games?
Oh, yeah. definitely. I guarantee it.
It's going to be torture.
Yeah, every morning is going to be like, I hate going to these games. 117 bites last night.
Yep.
Get you
And
some
then
bug
bites on
soother.
top of bites.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's go to our forecast. Whoops, let's hit that. Let's do that. Oh, we haven't even done our sponsors yet. I'm kind of goofy this morning.
I can't do a goofy.
Oh,
There you go. Yes. Forecast. If you haven't seen any weather today, get ready. Hang on for this. Ooh, this is horrible looking. Well, I don't like this. I'm just looking at it myself, folks. The Garden Gate in Sigourney.
lots of 30% chances.
Yeah, bringing you the forecast. Anything from flower arrangements, home decor, sympathy gifts. You know the routine. Get in there if you need stuff. They got it. Today, 30% chance of showers, mainly in the morning. Otherwise, mostly cloudy skies today and 68. Another slight chance of rain tonight after 9 o'clock. Mostly cloudy, low of 52. Another slight chance of showers and maybe a thunderstorm or two popping up. Maybe 3. I'm not positive. At least 1. Between 1 and 4. 70 for tomorrow. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, 51. And guess what? Thursday, there's a slight chance of showers. But otherwise, mostly sunny and a high of 73.
All right.
So that's a nice looking forecast. Right now, it's, 60.
Cloudy.
And cloudy and, yeah.
Cloudy and
The only
downtown
thing
Sigourney.
I should have went back to that question. The one thing I am not looking forward to this summer, humidity.
Yeah.
We can do without that, but
It'll just make my hair just frizz
I
everywhere.
hate that.
Can't.
It's so unmanageable.
Yeah. Oh, Brothers Market, we thank you, Brothers Market, for being our headline sponsor here on Just Another Morning Show. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market. You
Yeah.
can get more info at shopbrothersmarket.com. Get the app. It's a smart way to shop. Digital coupons, earn rewards, find out what the deal of the week is, shopping deals, and a whole heck of a lot more.
Yeah.
Brothers Market in Sigourney, our headline sponsor. And, of course, Osky Dental is our studio sponsor.
I love
What'd
throwing you off. And
what'd you say?
I don't even mean to. I said, brothers! I love how it throws you sometimes. Because one, you didn't quite hear me. And two, you're like,
'Cause I'm
"Nick,
deaf."
What did you just say?
I was just going to keep going. Osky Dental sponsors our studios. Neil, is Toothy around?
Hey! Woo! Woo! How did you guys handle that Memorial Day weekend? Man, I'm still like, oh man, it was a rough one, wasn't it?
I guess.
Me and my buddies, we met up and hung out on Saturday night, drank way too much Listerine. I told them not to, but I couldn't stop myself.
Should probably go with Scope next time.
Scoop? Oh, Scoop ain't got as much stuff in it. Doesn't kill the bacteria. And Fred, he's got some really bad teeth. One tooth. Just one. He lost his lower one.
In a bar fight?
He got a little mouthy. Get it? Toothy getting mouthy. Osky Dental, thank you so much for sponsoring our studios. We appreciate you. We have a lot of fun with Toothy, but we can't be serious enough about how much we appreciate you and Dr. Dan Schuster, who is constantly accepting new patients. And if I could spit it out, Osky Dental will file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. I've got to stop. That would... Here, let me try this new one here. Located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. Give him a call at 641-673-4845.
You've offended Arkansas people. You've offended people with speech impediments.
I'm not meaning to.
We're off to a great start
It
on
was
this
just
Tuesday.
I couldn't get it out. I don't know why.
Thanks, Osky Dental.
We appreciate you.
Thanks. Where did Toothy go in that, by the way?
Well,
Toothy was here, and then it was like all of a sudden you were just stuttering
he
and
just took
stuff.
off.
4845.
He handed me the mic and was like, it's all you, man.
All right.
Oh, I'm just looking at the comments already, and I feel like a loser.
A looser.
Calvin, He's looking forward to Southern Iowa Fair, the Iowa State Fair, Frogger Wrestling Tournament, and boating on the lake. Well, good grief, I don't do anything, okay? I just go outside and catch sun.
I just work.
I mean, wow. I feel like I should do more now.
Well, you know.
We got time.
On this date in history,
Yeah.
what is today? May 27th. Wow. On this date, not 1647. It was good times in 1647. On this date, the first recorded execution of a witch takes place by hanging in Massachusetts.
Wait, what?
The first
Recorded
execution of a witch takes place. They hung her in Massachusetts, 1647.
Ooh,
So,
that just hit home.
yeah. Man. 1919, the first pop-up toaster was invented.
Wow.
Charles Strite of Minnesota. Pop-up toasters. 1933, Walt Disney's Academy Award-winning animated short, The Three Little Pigs, was first released.
Boy, I don't know if I've seen that.
Yeah. And then on this date, 1977, after initially announcing that it would fine what they were calling the human fly, George Willig, $250,000, the city, I think it was New York City, only fined him $1.10, which was 1 penny for each story of the World Trade Center that he had scaled the day before. So they said they were going to fine this guy a ton of money for climbing the World Trade Center, and then just went with $1.10.
That almost seems foolish. Foolish, I say.
Foolish.
I mean, what?
Today, on the National Day calendar,
Oh, here we go.
it's National Road Trip Day.
National Road Trip Day. Where are we road tripping to, buddy?
Well, I'm road tripping to Osky later on for Tuesday night tune-up. You're not.
I'm not. I am blowing this whole thing. I'm not doing good at all.
3 weeks in a row.
I know. I'm just keeping up to
3
my
weeks
standards
in a
from
row.
last year.
I'm going to have to eat my share and your share at the buffet tonight.
Please do.
So National Road Trip Day. It's National Grape Popsicle Day.
Yeah?
What's your favorite type of popsicle?
Been a long time since I had a popsicle.
They've got really good popsicles at the Brothers Market.
Because you buy them by the bulk bag.
Oh, yeah, you get this huge bag,
Yeah.
and you've got like banana and
Because there's like 100
red,
in each bag, and he walks out with 4 at a time.
green,
It's crazy.
orange.
I would go
purple.
orange, probably.
All right. I like red, cherry.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't really go too wrong with the popsicle. They're all pretty good.
See, I just don't ever think to grab a popsicle.
Yeah.
Maybe I should get into that.
Be a light snack.
Yeah.
Instead of a big heavy bowl of ice cream that works on you in the morning.
I don't care. I want my ice cream. That's my.
Go with a popsicle instead.
Popsicles won't clean me out. Come on.
And then it's Cellophane Tape Day.
Yes.
So
Yes.
Make sure you celebrate that.
What was your first one?
National Road Trip Day,
Okay.
National Great Popsicle Day,
And that's
Cellophane Tape Day. That's
Oh, my
the only three that
goodness.
I've got.
National Sunscreen Day.
Okay.
So put on that sunscreen.
Can I apply some sunscreen to your hairy back?
You know, what?
Does that offend you?
Maybe.
All right.
National Gray Day. Raise your voices and spread awareness about brain cancer. National Hairstylist Mental Health Awareness Day. Well, most of them have mental issues.
Nathanol.
Nothing to Fear Day. Old Time Player Piano Day. My goodness, there's slavery. Okay, no, forget talking about some stuff. Doesn't need to be. Let's not get into too deep stuff here. Yeah, maybe that's about it for today.
I want to hear this good stuff that we're missing out on.
so-
Lay it on us.
Lay it on us. Okay, where did the one go? Where is it? Where is it? Where did it go? Zach Heron's birthday. Oh, nobody cares. Okay. Where did it go? Guadalupe. How am I saying it? The Slavery Abolition Day. Join us as we uncover Guadalupe's complex history.
Guadalupe.
Where's Guadalupe?
Who the heck?
Is
Is that a person or a place?
No, I have no idea. That's why I was
why
like,
you didn't
I
want to
think,
get into it?
Yeah, because I'm like, I don't know.
Guadalupe.
National Jordan Day. If your name's Jordan, it's an intriguing name. This day is for you. Nobody cares. I mean, do I know any Jordans? Do you? Michael, but
Jordan Tremmel.
oh,
He's,
okay,
Zach and Tiffany's.
okay. National Aaron Day. If your name's Aaron, same type of thing. So you share it with another dude.
Yeah, I'm glad you skipped over these. I don't know why I asked you that to bring them up.
Thanks, no problem. You asked.
By the way, I got to keep my eye on the phone today. Safe Grafke might be calling in to hype up tonight's Tuesday night tune-up. And in case that he doesn't, we'll just bring it up on the screen right now.
Yes.
Tuesday night tune-up is tonight, 7 p.m., live from the Oskaloosa Pizza Ranch. And our guest, it's Braden Wood from Wood Racing. So it's a
be a
car
good
that I
show.
help sponsor.
Should be a really good show.
I'm one of many stickers on the side of the car there. So, Braden Wood going to be our guest tonight. Young guy from here in Sigourney. So make sure you tune in. We'll be Tuesday night tune-up live at Pizza Ranch. Safe Grafke is your host. I run things behind the scenes. See, on Tuesday night tune-up,
Yeah.
I'm a behind-the-scenes guy
Oh, I know.
for that this or that for today. So, yeah, I'm a behind-the-sceneser.
That's weird.
Behind the scenes
You
are-
know, sometimes that's okay. Just stay behind the
is.
scenes. Don't be coming into play. Yeah.
Playa. So we got that going on tonight. TNT Tuesday night tune-up. And did put this out yesterday. The baseball, softball schedule that we're going to be doing.
Man.
Haven't done baseball and softball before. This will be a first. So no guarantees.
If you go to one of these games, just look for Steve and Josh out in they'll be set up right to your right of the pitcher. They're going to be set right there for all the play-by-play.
Right in the field. Right over the pitcher's shoulder. No,
That would be awesome.
We'll figure it out. Maybe. We were talking last week about how I don't really wear a hat all that often.
Oh.
But I'm definitely wearing a hat to these games because I don't want to get my top of my head sunburnt or bitten by bugs.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Anyway, things start Wednesday night. North Mahaska taking on Linville Sully in baseball action. So tune in for that Wednesday night. I'm not even sure what time that starts. I'll let Josh tell me. Maybe you can tune in for some baseball. Wednesday night, Friday night, softball, Pekin versus Winfield Mount Union. So tune in for that. And then next week, we're on a Monday, Wednesday, Friday schedule. A couple of North Mahaska games and Pekin. Also, Sigourney next week, Montezuma.
Wow, you're even in Saturdays.
Yes, no day is... Well, the only day that I told Josh Clubb, my announcer, put this together, and he gave me the options, and we stayed away from Tuesdays so we could do Tuesday night tune-up. Otherwise, all other days of the week were up for grabs. So, yeah.
There's games on Saturdays?
There are games on Saturdays.
Man.
You talking Saturdays?
There goes my third of a summer. Freaking softball.
Yep.
Love it. Can't wait.
Love it. Also coming up this week, we're just going to get some of this stuff out of the way right now. Again, I'm assuming Gary's coming in today, so we'll get to him here shortly. But we'll hype up what's coming up this week here on Steve Shuttler Media. If I can get to the right screen, we've got the trio of Rural Route coming to Barnwired this Friday for our Iowa Music Showcase. And, we had Robbie Michael in this past Friday.
Yeah.
Robbie was saying that, and I knew it was close, but I didn't realize that basically our schedule right now is lining up exactly like last year because Robbie was in on the same weekend last year that he was in this past Friday. Rural Route, same thing.
Yeah.
They followed up Robbie Michael last year, and they're following him following him up again this year.
It's insane.
So rural route from up around the Fort Dodge area, hanging out with us this Friday for the Iowa Music Showcase. Fridays 11:30 to about noon on Fridays at Barn Wired in Sigourney. So tune in for that. Be there live in person, watch it live online, or listen to it in podcast form. Sports section is this Saturday, Barn Wired, 8 a.m. Make sure you can be there in person. You can watch it live online or listen to it in podcast form. Now, I don't have anything set up for sure yet. I put out some feelers yesterday because I tell you what, tons of track stars from over this past weekend at the state track meet. So several feelers out there for area athletes and coaches to come in. We're going to try to basically do a state track recap on Saturday, so we'll tune in. Alan Sellers is going to be our guest host for 1 week.
Well, good.
He's kind of that in-between guy. Jenny Hobbs wrapped up her time for the spring on Saturday, and now we've got Alan Sellers this Saturday morning,
well, cool.
And he's going to be our guest. And then I didn't announce it yet. Maybe we'll wait till I don't have a picture of my next announcer yet. I did. If you want to find out who our summertime host is going to be for the sports section, you can maybe go back to the sports section video from this past Saturday. Jenny Hobbs and I were actually talking about it.
Oh.
So spoiler.
Oh, you were teasing people.
Spoiler alert. It is out there. You can find out who I'm talking about. We're going with an actual professional during the summer months.
Well, and I mean, I want to keep it under wraps before we announce that it's me.
Neil and his
my sports
vast knowledge of sports. So there we go. All right, let's take a little bit of a commercial break. We've got Gary from KCED waiting in the wings, and we'll get to him up next.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Osky Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Osky Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Osky Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Osky Dental. Neil.
Hey, man, what's up?
You want to do some radio?
Radio? I haven't been on the radio for a long time. But yeah, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Skunk River Radio. Let's get skunky.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore. All right, we're back here on just another morning show. Brothers Market in Sigourney is our headline sponsor, and of course, we're coming to you from the Osky Dental Studios. Hey, we welcome in this morning Gary Osbaker from KCED. Gary, how you doing this morning?
Doing good today.
Glad to have you in on a Tuesday morning.
Thank you.
And what's going on in the world of Keokuk County economic development?
Well, last week, as I mentioned when I was here before, we had our fundraiser for the KCCN Keota Daycare. Mm-hmm. It was over at Lagos Acres. It actually was a great event. We had about 36 people that attended the event. The presentation, I think, went well. We had a lot of Q&A afterwards, so people were interested. They were engaged. I'm so impressed with that community and the the commitment and the spirit that they've got for maintaining and growing their town. It's just awesome.
Yeah.
So it was a fun event. We had Helena Hayes come over and speak. She said a few words. We had our almost our entire board was present.
Good.
So, and the local sponsors were great. We Lagos Acres hosted us. We had food and desserts from local businesses and things like that. It's really gratifying to be working with and around people that they just want to improve their community and their environment. I just love it.
Awesome. Yeah, so good stuff happening there in Keota. Of course, I'm just thinking out loud here. Nothing to do with KCED, but Keota's got big plans, with their big fun days coming up here in a few weeks. So we'll be over in Keota covering the parade live for Keota Fun Days here in just a few weeks. What else is going on with KCED?
Oh, wow. That's been consuming almost all of our attention for the last week. So
probably taking a week off. Just sort of breathe.
That's literally true. That's literally true. I've been resting on my oars ever since we got done with that. So I really don't have a whole lot other news to share this week.
I'm trying to find. I thought I had a graphic for the car show that's coming up. If you
on the 15th, yes.
Yeah. Stall for a second and tell me all about the car show. I'm going to find the image to bring up on the screen.
Yeah.
Every detail.
Thanks for that toss. I really appreciate it.
It won't take you too long.
There'll be cars there.
No, I think there'll be cars, maybe a golf cart or two.
Exactly.
And even a tractor.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm sure.
No, it's seriously, it's a fun time. July 15th, I believe.
12th.
12th.
Saturday, July 12th.
My God.
10 a.m. to 3 p.m.
Holly, I'm sorry. I really am.
Maybe the flyer's wrong. Did you ever think of that?
I'm pretty sure the flyer's right. Pretty sure the flyer's right. I'm kind of I'm not real good with dates. You notice I don't wear a watch. It's just really it's a challenge.
Well, yeah, you don't want to constrain yourself either.
I have Holly.
Right, exactly.
Right.
There you go.
I just don't do that.
Well, I'll run through the information. Sigourney Car Show, Saturday, July 12th from 10 to 3. As it says, it's on the beautiful Sigourney, Iowa Square. Cars, trucks, motorcycles, tractors, golf carts, registration information there, fountain photos. When the vehicles get there, they can pull up in front of the fountain on the street and get their picture taken for that. So, yeah, you got the QR code there on the screen. So, should be a fun day. Steve Shetler Media sponsors. Woo, woo. I don't know who your other main sponsors are. I know Sigourney Motors was listed on there, and I'm putting you on the spot again.
We need to run through that. Yeah, I didn't come prepared this morning. Like I said, I'm kind of walking wounded right now after last week.
So the car
next week you'll have a full written out letter. Okay, here's the sponsors. Here's this.
Well, you notice I bring my folder every week, and I never brought my folder.
See, I noticed that when you walked in, you didn't have the folder. But again, I figured once you said...
You thought I was prepped. You thought I was probably on top of things. Right?
As soon as you brought up, you were glad that was, it went well and it was over, and said how, that had taken up a lot of the time. Mm-hmm. I realized that's why he doesn't have his folder.
Yeah,
he's winging it today. Give him a break, man.
Am I ever
relaxing?
I was hanging out in the green room and I was thinking, what am I going to say? And
did you get any refreshments out there in the green room?
I love the ambiance. It's fantastic. Thanks. It relaxes you.
Sure does.
Hey Neil, I'm looking at our screen right now. You and I are frozen on the screen. This is freaking great.
Oh, good.
You mean I'm the only
Gary's
live person?
Oh, well, look at that.
This is a really bad thing.
I am gonna close us out. All right, so now it's just you,
now
Gary.
What do I do?
Well,
we're gonna do this live and in living color here.
Let's see. We could have you do the forecast.
Can you imagine? You imagine being on the Ed Sullivan Show and going,
right?
Jeez.
Oh, and it had to happen. They had to have snafus once in a while.
Oh, they did, yeah.
All right.
So,
We are. I'm getting there.
Are
I'm
you?
going to bring us back up live
Is it
here
working, you think?
momentarily. Yeah. You just had to.
Okay, quick question, and maybe you don't know the exact date. How much longer do we got to wait for that farmer's market?
June 4th, I think.
Oh man, okay, so that's right around the corner.
It's coming right up.
See, I knew it wasn't much longer, but okay, because that's great.
Yeah, we enjoy it. It's going to be on the north side of the square this year because they're going to be building the pavilion.
Correct.
Right. So that'll be interesting to watch go up.
Oh yeah.
I think that's going to be ready by midsummer. I'm not exactly sure what the date is. That's for the Kiwanis to communicate.
Yep. No. Yep. Farmers market. Looking forward to that. That's always fun and good food and some of the local vendors.
Yes, and Sandy and the committee have really been working hard at expanding that year over year. So yeah, it's I think it's turning into a fun time.
Good deal.
Yeah. Well,
Did you pull it off?
My camera, everything's back to normal now.
Man, see, I was just acting
It's
like I
as
didn't
if
know.
nothing ever happened.
It is. I don't think anybody even noticed.
They probably at one point thought, "Oh, good, they froze again." Yeah. We don't have to watch them.
It's just, my equipment's trying to act like it's a Monday.
Right.
It's a Tuesday, though. Wow. Yeah. Wow. But anyway. And Gary, you're also on the Sigourney City Council.
Sir.
I always get to see you at twice a month at the city council. We had a fun one this past. I won't put you on the spot, but I tell you what, if people wanted to see a fun council meeting, go back to last Wednesday's.
Yeah, it had its moments. It really did.
He comes in the next morning. We're talking as we normally do, just about what the night before, and he goes, "Boy, you missed a pretty good meeting last night." And of course, I'm thinking, "Oh, really? Did I really?" And yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Steve.
A lot of dumpster talk.
We joke a lot about how Wednesdays, the day of a council meeting, I get all excited because I'm going to get the popcorn out that night and watch the video. Because it's just for fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was the most of any of those meetings I've ever watched.
Yeah.
And that following night, I had to go and sit, and I ended up watching most of it and thought, "Wow, you weren't wrong." there was a lot of trash talk, so to speak.
Trash as in dumpster talk.
Yeah, as in dumpsters.
Literally, yes. Yeah.
So anyway,
and it was a riveting event too. Right?
Anyway,
Yeah.
well, Garrett, we appreciate your time as always.
Oh wait,
And what's that?
this or that? Run through this stuff.
We got to get your opinion on things.
Yeah, this is a good
I'm
one.
so off today.
It's a Monday.
You're
Let's
off.
see here.
Jeez.
Yeah, we're all. This is terrifying.
See,
Everybody's
I'm
off.
always off, so it works well.
This or that.
can roll with
Are
it.
you a leader or are you behind the scenes? I think probably people would consider you a leader.
I guess.
I consider you a leader.
Thank you.
So there we go.
Okay.
I
I think that's more of a what people think of you. Like, are you a leader or are you?
Because that's one of those questions you almost feel like you don't want to answer.
I'm a leader.
Yeah, I'm the leader. It almost like
Follow me.
Doesn't exactly.
Yeah, you don't want to be too self-assertive.
Yeah, you don't feel like George Patton or anything
Right,
like that.
right.
No. But I like to get stuff done.
Sure.
I like to do things. So yeah.
And then question of the day: what are you looking forward to this summer?
What am I looking forward to this summer?
Yeah.
Wow, that's a hard question.
I know.
Obviously, the
seriously.
car show on Saturday, July 12th.
Yes.
Yes. That's right.
You are really great at your job. You know that? You really are.
Are there like certain summer things that you do as a family, as a married couple? Do you do like state fair or anything?
We are usually following the boys around from one event to another.
Okay.
We're not what you would call vacation takers.
Yeah.
No, it's just actually it's just I pretty much every day I'm pretty happy about things. So I really
go with the flow.
Exactly. I know that sounds strange, but it's actually true. I like what I do, and I like being busy, and my wife's always busy. The boys are always busy. They're getting busier all the time. So, no, we'll just
All right.
I really haven't been much help this morning, have I?
No, you've done way more than you think.
You think?
Because had we froze and you weren't here, it might have been a complete meltdown. So if it hadn't been for you,
I really feel good about carrying the load
you
there
did.
for like 40 seconds or something like that.
That was all you.
It was, yeah.
In fact, our ratings probably skyrocketed this morning.
Oh, I'm kind of thinking not. No.
We don't have a tournament going on yet because we got through our cereal tournament for the month, which Lucky Charms won.
Lucky Charms?
Yes, can you
won?
believe that?
Lucky Charms beat Frosted Flakes in the finals.
You're kidding me.
Yeah. None of the expected... I mean, you expected Frosted Flakes to maybe get there, but...
Yes, but...
Yeah, the other...
Have you tasted Lucky Charms recently?
He loves Lucky Charms.
Really?
See, Gary, I'm gonna let you in on a little insider information. Most of these tournaments, I think, are rigged. I've been saying it for a year and a half. The ones I like never win.
Really?
No matter what it is in the tournament, it never wins.
I find that.
Lucky Charms.
Lucky Charms.
Champion of cereals.
Now, the original Lucky Charms was great.
They were magically delicious.
They were magic, and they were actually, for a young palate, they were actually pretty good. But I tasted some about a year ago, and no.
Well, coming up next month, I actually had enough time over the weekend
Did you
where
get one?
I put together next month's tournament already.
Yeah.
And we're going to go with the 1980s Saturday morning cartoons.
Yes.
1980s.
Yeah.
Saturday morning
1980s
cartoons.
Saturday morning cartoons.
Oh.
You've got Super Friends. You've got Bugs Bunny. You've got Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh my! Didn't know.
You've got Chippendale.
Chippendales.
Not the Chippendale Dancers.
Oh.
But
I
Chippendale.
was gonna say we were going to have a conversation.
Rescue Rangers.
Rescue Rangers. Oh.
DuckTales.
Oh gosh.
Scooby-Doo's on there, I believe. So, yeah. Kind of the classic cartoons.
Please don't ask me any of those because I only knew two of them.
Which ones?
Bugs Bunny and Scooby-Doo were the only two I'd
sure.
ever seen.
There you go.
The others are completely foreign.
Transformers, He-Man.
Oh yeah, He-Man.
Yeah.
He-Man, I kind of remember.
Yeah.
As kids were growing up. Then.
Yep. Oh.
There's something called Thundercats or something like that.
Something called Thundercats.
Wow, where do you dig this stuff
Did
up
you
at?
not ever watch Thundercats?
I don't think I watched Thundercats.
You're missing out.
All right. Yeah. So, yeah. Popular Saturday morning cartoons from the 1980s. Going to be our tournament for June.
If everybody really gets on board and does what they should do and not, by popular vote, it should be like Bugs Bunny. I'm just going to throw that out before it even starts.
I'm right there with you.
That was like a classic. But it'll be something like Thundercats.
It will.
Chippendale.
It will.
Chippendale dancers.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think my kids even knew who Bugs Bunny was. I love Bugs Bunny. He was great. Did you ever listen?
What's up, Doc?
Did you ever listen to the music on
Oh,
Bugs Bunny?
yeah.
Did you ever listen to the lyrics?
Yeah, I mean,
Are there hidden messages?
Oh, they're great.
Oh, yeah. Cartoons were meant to be funny to watch for kids, but yeah, the messages were there for us adults to be able to watch with them.
My whole opera experience before, growing up was from the Bugs Bunny opera scene. So,
yep.
Remember,
there was such a thing. Oh,
yes.
Where he had that helmet on and
the Wagner,
braids.
Wagner bit. Oh, that was fantastic.
Yep. See,
yes, good stuff.
This is
good
awesome.
Stuff.
I love it.
So we got that to look forward to.
Okay, cool.
All right. Well, Gary, we're going to let you get out of here. Thanks for coming in on a Tuesday.
I'm glad I could help.
We are too.
It's always fun. So, Gary from KCED, make sure you follow KCED on Facebook. What's the website?
KCEDiowa.org.
All right. So look into that for more information. All right. That's Gary Osbaker from KCED. We're going to take a break. Be back with more after this.
Hi, Clint. Hey.
Hey, Clint, the new lot looks great.
Hey, Clint. Hey. How you doing, Clint?
At Helmuth Ford, our friendly atmosphere is not a surprise. It shows your family.
Hey, Dad. Frank's bringing in his Ford F-150 to get his engine checked out.
Did you tell him that we're home with a lifetime powertrain warranty on new and used vehicles?
Yeah, told him we'd take care of everything.
Great. Come on down to Helmuth Ford and see for yourself.
We are always looking for ways to improve, and we do that by embracing new and better technologies.
With each of us having our own areas of expertise, we collaborate together to give you the best care possible.
Striving to give you the best smile. We believe doing things right the first time saves you both time and money.
Stam Garden Center. Transform your indoor and outdoor space with our stunning selection. Visit us today, open 9 to 6, Monday through Saturday, located at 2421 Highway 92, Oskaloosa.
Looking for more than just a job? Find a career where you make a difference right in your community.
What I appreciate about First Resources is our dedication to innovation, always looking for ways to expand programming and offer greater opportunities for our staff and everyone involved.
First Resources staff are amazing. They're committed and they are motivated and they are fierce advocates to help clients meet their goals.
If you're ready to join a team committed to making a difference, apply online and join us at First Resources.
Build it together. Build it with Valley Lumber.
Are you building a new house or maybe wanting to do a remodel? Come check out our showroom at Valley Lumber and Hardware's Eddyville location. Cook kitchen cabinets, masonite interior doors, and more. Not sure what you want? Let us help with the design and layout of your new kitchen or remodel. At Valley Lumber and Hardware, we can help with any room in the house, from lumber for building to shower enclosures, paint, and more. Choose Valley Lumber and Hardware with locations in Eddyville and Albia.
Hey, welcome back. We are doing just another morning show thanks to Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor. Thanks to Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. Again, we are live, we are local, above Sigourney. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, my stuff's messed up here, Neil. Oh, look, we're too low. I got to reposition us just a hair. Let's go.
Move us.
No. Wait a minute. There we go. Now you can see us good. All right. Little camera snafu this morning. Always fun. Yeah, get nice and close. Let people see what you ate for breakfast. Did you have a muffin this morning?
No muffins this morning.
All right. Well, I just wanted to make sure.
And no flies on it.
All right. 7:52 on your Tuesday. Again, we're up above Barnwired on the square in Sigourney. That's where the new studios are located.
It's where the magic happens.
It's where the magic happens. The loft, quote unquote. The loft above Sigourney. Gary Ospaker from KCED hanging out with us just a little bit. You got your Brothers Market hat on.
Yeah, I'm still trying to get it to fit the way I want it.
You ready to go?
Yes, let's do this.
All right, let's get some things you need to know. The U.S. Mint has placed its final order for penny blanks. And those are the metal discs used to create coins. Will continue minting until that supply runs out, likely in early 2026, and then no more pennies.
I still don't understand.
They say each penny costs, so stupid, each penny costs about 3.7 cents to produce, resulting in an $85 million loss in 2024. The Treasury estimates the move will save $56 million annually in materials and manufacturing.
So who gets that money?
I don't know.
Split it up.
Yeah, we want some. We want some of that money.
So I mean, I wonder if the math has been done. How many years before pennies just like cease to exist, being found in everyday life? You know, I mean, is there going to come a point when they're just obsolete, or everybody's going to hoard their pennies now?
And is everything like at a store going to be even numbered,
right?
Like 5 by 5s?
It'd have to be eventually, right?
You'd think so,
because they can't give you a penny back if it. Yeah, I don't. This is
and like, what are you going to get for your thoughts now?
A nickel. That's inflation.
Nickel for your thoughts.
Nickel for your thoughts. It doesn't even make.
A lucky nickel.
Find a nickel, pick it up all day long. No, you won't have good luck. You'll have a nickel. It's about the penny. Man.
Poor pennies.
Poor pennies.
Poor pennies. Demi Lovato is married, so she's off the market.
Dang it.
Sorry. She is married Jutes. Her boyfriend, Jordan Lutz. So there's a Jordan for you.
Oh, well, hi. Happy Jordan Day, Jordan.
Jordan Lutz, evidently, he calls himself Jutes.
Come on.
So what would you call yourself?
Not.
Not. I'd be Shetler.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, you got it made.
Stetler?
I'd be Narot.
Stetler, maybe.
Ooh, I'd like
Or
Stetler.
Stetler.
No, Stetler. It sounds all Western. Like, Stetler walks into the saloon.
My name's Stetler.
He comes up to Knot and pushes him over.
Yeah. Give me a whiskey. My name's Stetler.
Stetler.
Wild West, get in here.
Zach Braff.
Who?
You know, Zach Braff.
How do you say
They call him Zroff. Zach Braff, B-R-A-F-F. Yo, Braff. Will be part of a Scrubs reboot. Did you ever watch
I didn't.
Scrubs?
No. I've heard it was
You
really
didn't?
funny, but I never did.
So the Scrubs reboot on ABC television. Zach Braff.
Braff.
If you want to look him
What
up.
a
Braff.
funny name.
Brah. Let's see your other stuff you need to know. The glove personally donated by Babe Ruth to St. Louis Browns third baseman. Yes, the St. Louis Browns.
Who? What?
Third baseman Jimmy Austin. So Babe Ruth donated a glove to a third baseman that evidently needed a glove. This glove was sold over the weekend at the 19th annual Louisville Slugger Museum and Factory. It was an auction for over $1.5 million. Anything associated with Babe Ruth,
wow,
gonna go for big money.
It's probably the same dude that bought that Michael Jordan jersey last week.
Probably.
He's like, I got my jersey and here's my Babe Ruth glove.
See, last week they were talking, I have my jersey.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
And then this week he changed his voice. See, he got drunk over the weekend. Remembered who he really was.
Was sipping tea.
Yes.
I have my Michael Jordan
Yes.
jersey, and now here's my glove from Babe
My
Ruth.
glove.
My glove from Babe Ruth.
Wow. $1 million for a glove. They got some gloves.
Man. A new study says that vitamin D
Yeah.
may slow down the aging process.
Hello.
So,
Vitamin D, isn't that the sun? Right?
Sure.
The UV, baby.
The UV.
It does not slow it. What?
Yeah, people that get too much sun get all wrinkly and
Right.
crevicey and
Crevicey.
sand.
Crevicey.
Have sand in their crevices.
What is...
They get all wrinkly.
Oh, I'm thinking of a couple right off the top of my head. I'm
Skin
never going to be able to look
cancer.
at them again. Oh, look. It's the crevice woman.
So there's that. Whoa.
Yeah.
My microphone's trying to slip out of its thing here. Ooh, there we go.
Oh, put it back in.
Stick it in there. The National Oceanic?
Yes, oceanic. Whatever.
Oceans and Atmosphere Administration is predicting an above-average hurricane season.
Sweet.
Anticipating 6 to 10 hurricanes, 3 to 5 of them Category 3 or higher.
Oh.
I mean, I don't know. I guess
How do
that
you-
must be higher than normal, but...
I guess, but how do you predict that they're going to be worse?
Eeny, meeny.
I mean, seriously.
All right, here's something heartless.
Oh, boy. I love these conversations. Yes. Let's hear it.
You want to have a heartless conversation?
Yep.
All right. So we all know why do people act surprised when hurricanes happen, and when tornadoes happen, when flooding happen? It happens every year.
Right.
I mean, don't we just expect... Yes, you feel bad for the people that it happens to.
Absolutely.
But when you live in those places, it kind of goes with the territory.
Or like the ones stuck on their roofs and the boat's coming to them. I had no idea.
Yeah.
I had no idea this was coming to me. It's like you don't have maybe you don't have TV. I don't know, but like when your neighbors are hightailing out of there, you didn't think something was up.
You need to go with them. Anyway,
I agree with you.
It's stuff that happens every single year.
Right.
If
Be
you choose
prepared.
to live in those areas,
It just happens.
We know that the possibility of a tornado is a absolute real thing. And some people, more than others, when that weather alert comes out, you're like, I'm going to keep an eye on the sky.
I'm going to go out on my porch. Me. Anyway, I'm not saying... Obviously, people need help when they need help.
Oh, definitely.
And you help them out. But it's not like a big shocker when it does happen.
No, some need help rebuilding and some need mental health because they obviously are stupid.
Yeah. Let's go to the movies, shall we?
Alrighty.
Couple of upcoming Marvel films, including the highly anticipated Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, have been delayed. Disney says that Doomsday would be postponed from May 1st of next year to basically Christmas.
Christmas. Oh.
That's like a new cereal. Christmas. To Christmas of 2026.
Oh.
Secret Wars will be moved from May of 2027 to Christmas of 2027.
Huh.
So, yeah. Being moved from spring to Christmas.
Oh.
Season. Those
that bums me out.
Marvel movies. 76-year-old Billy Joel. Bad news for him. He's canceled all of his upcoming concerts after being diagnosed with a rare brain disorder, which I can't pronounce.
Good grief, really?
Called normal pressure. Let's give it a shot, shall we?
Do it.
Hydrocephalus. NPH is what it's called.
Huh.
So, yeah, bummer for
Billy Joel. Might literally have to hang it up.
Yep.
Wow.
1995, a mystery skull washed onto a beach in New Jersey.
What does it look like?
Longport, New Jersey. After 30 years, what did it look like?
Oh, I thought maybe it was like some alien
skull.
Oh,
no,
man.
The mystery has finally been solved thanks to genetic testing, historical research, and analysis. It turns out the bones belong to a guy named Henry Goodsell, a 29-year-old merchant ship captain who perished along with his crew during a storm back in the winter of 1844.
He was like my great-great-great-uncle.
Henry Goodsell.
Huh. Wow, that's crazy to think all those years later. Wow.
So, yeah, he died in 1844. What, I guess his skull just kind of floated around?
Well, that's just it. I mean,
for 150 years? And then washed up in 1995?
I'm thinking if you really want an easy out, you get rid of a body out in the middle of the ocean. It's going to take a while before they catch you.
Sharks.
Yeah.
Going to eat it.
That's good to know.
Huh. Let's see here. Oh, a bombshell. Bombshell news story.
Really?
Not a bombshell, but a bombshell new biography of Freddie Mercury, the lead singer of Queen, who was gay. I mean, that everybody knows that.
Huh?
Yeah, surprise.
I just thought he liked dressing fancy.
And having that mustache. He reveals, so the biography reveals the existence of a secret daughter.
What?
What?
How does that work?
Well, evidently he wasn't always gay.
I mean,
there was that one night.
How does that happen? I don't.
The book called Love, or no, the book is called Love, Freddie.
Okay.
Tells the story of a child who was conceived accidentally during a fling with the wife of a close friend back in 1976.
Dude.
A year after Bohemian Rhapsody was a hit. Now, her existence was known only to Mercury's closest circle, including his parents and sister, the rest of the band, and the love of his life, Mary Austin. So just a few select people knew of Freddie Mercury's daughter.
Wow.
And now it's coming out in a book.
Wow. That's... Whew. I'm going to have to let that soak in for a while.
Mercedes Mercury. No, I don't know what her name is. I'm trying to think of a good first name to go with Mercury.
Right.
I'm assuming Mercury was a stage name, but still.
You never know. That is huge news. And I'm more taken back by the fact that, I played off like I didn't know that he was of the gay nature. and you brought up the mustache.
Yeah.
I was like, well, I didn't know that was part of it, because if that's it, hey, you punk kids thinking you're cool because you can grow a little stash. Look at Freddie Mercury.
All right, since we're talking about punk kids, What's up with all
Punk kids.
what's up with all the teenage boys bleaching their hair blonde? Is that like a thing?
I think. Well,
I'm seeing it more and more.
A lot of them here did it for track, for like state track.
Yeah, why?
I don't know.
Okay.
I think maybe they probably found old video archives and photos from 30 years ago when this cool dude, the Hayes, was out bleaching his hair, and they thought, man, we got to be cool. I don't know if there's some rhyme or reason behind it, or
yeah.
Like
I don't
maybe
know. I've just been seeing a lot of
maybe it's just one of those things that
fellas.
just came full circle.
Yeah,
it's
maybe
back.
you should do it.
I'm
Again.
game. I'm always game for stuff like that. I had my hair green once.
You did?
Yeah, just for a short while.
Do I remember that?
Yeah. It was for St. Patrick's Day.
Okay.
And it was back in the radio days. And yeah.
Green hair.
Yep. That was a mess. I wouldn't recommend it.
How long did that last?
It was only like 3 days. It was
Okay.
supposed to be just like a hairspray stuff.
Like a washout type
Yeah,
thing?
but it wasn't just one washout. It was there for a while.
Couple more things on things you need to know. There is a new Oreo-flavored Cliff Bar. Do you eat Cliff Bars?
Oh, those are those healthy bars.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I've never eaten... I don't think I've ever eaten a Cliff Bar.
No, I think I've tried one, but they tasted too healthy.
Yeah. It's like, man, I need more sugar.
Yeah. Give me the good stuff.
Processed foods.
Yep. I'd rather... I mean, maybe you could take a Cliff Bar and wrap it in a piece of bologna and make it good. I don't know.
Or a piece of... Or just wrap it... Or just exchange the Cliff Bar for Oreo cookies.
Right, exactly. You want the taste of Oreos? Get some Oreos. Duh.
Maybe with some ice cream, too.
Right.
Just, put the Cliff Bar to the side.
When you take your selfie at night, Cliff Bar, you can't see my 12 Oreos over there.
Let the birds eat the Cliff Bar.
Yes.
Finally, in things you need to know, sad news, Phil Robertson, who rose to fame as the patriarch of the Robertson family on Duck Dynasty, died at the age of 79 over the weekend. He had been diagnosed with Alzheimer's, also suffering from a blood disease. So Phil Robertson passing away. What's that?
How old was he?
79.
Oh, see, I didn't know how old he was. I hadn't heard that. Huh.
And speaking of that, we should...
Yeah, I don't know how to approach things sometimes. It's like, man.
Yeah, I don't either. Like here locally, yesterday was a rough day here in Sigourney. And I'm not haven't seen anything official.
Right.
But you know, everybody here in town knows that we lost a older couple here in town due to a house fire yesterday. So I haven't seen anything official yet. So not going to name names, but yeah.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yep. Also to the Webb family.
Yep.
Joyce passing away. So yeah, just a bummer.
Yeah,
bummer
like
of a day
it
yesterday.
was. It's a downer on what should be a fun weekend, and that's horrible news.
So lots of loss here in the Sigourney community in the last 24 hours. Some I don't know, people that have been around for a long time.
Oh,
in the community. You know, a town of 2,000 people. Everybody knows everybody.
Yep.
Especially when you've lived your whole life here.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
Yeah, it stinks.
Yep.
So thoughts for those folks. Let's go to the impossible. Today's impossible. Get a drink here.
Oh, I finished my
Question. Impossible question. You got plain water over there?
Yeah, I didn't even think to get an extra pop or anything. This
Wasn't
stinks.
Hitting the spot this
No.
morning? You got two different waters. Wow.
I'm drinking my brother's water.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know where that other water came from. It was not mine. Stupid water. Get out.
Today's impossible question. The average person will say this phrase 9,000 times in their life. I don't know who sat there and counted with a little clicker.
When you say phrase, it's more than one word?
More than one word.
All right.
In fact, I will give you a hint.
Oh.
It's 2 words.
Oh, it's 2 words.
2 words.
Okay.
The average person will say this phrase 9,000 times in their life.
I'm hot.
Think about that.
No.
Bubby, good morning to you. Dan, good morning. Amber, Nancy, Jackie, Sandy, Amber, Dixie, Amber, Tamara, Molly, Amber, Calvin, Sherry, Peg, Pat, Eloise, Ron, Laura Lee. Good morning to everybody. Thanks for tuning in, watching on this Tuesday that feels like a Monday edition of Just Another Morning Show. Impossible question.
Okay, so I just did look in the comments, and Patrick said, "Excuse me."
Excuse me.
As the answer, but that made me think of it. I think I know it. I'm sorry.
Nope.
Oh, really?
You got half of it right.
Is it excuse me?
No, I just told you got half of it right.
I didn't listen. I'm a horrible,
You said,
horrible
I'm
listener.
sorry.
Oh.
So it's half of that.
Sorry. I'm hungry.
Nope.
No. Jeez. Wow.
Horrible? You're horrible?
Horrible. That's what I was going to say. Wow.
Horrific?
I'm yes. I said it earlier. I'm hot.
Hot. Nope. All right, so the average person will say this phrase 9,000 times in their life. I'm fine.
Oh, well, yeah.
I'm fine.
That makes
Look, I just said it twice.
sense.
So click.
Yeah. That one does make sense.
I'm fine.
We're always fine, even when we're not.
Yeah. How you doing today? I'm fine.
I'm fine. Actually, honestly, that's
I'm
why
fine.
years and years and years ago, I shook it up, and most people that know me well enough know that when I'm asked, how are you, I'm going to answer, I'm fantastic.
Oh.
Because you know what? Even
What?
if I'm not, what's it to you? You gonna console me? No.
You gonna give me a hug?
Not at all.
You know what? I think Safe Grafke has blown us off today.
Oh, that's
I think
fine.
Safe's
Safe.
calling in. What a jerk.
Safe.
Jerk. What should we do up
Well,
next?
what's next?
Let's do.
We should probably take a look at our forecast.
Forecast
Yeah.
up next. I love the weather. Let's go to the
love
weather.
the weather.
Let's get that and do that. Hey, Neil, get over there to the weather lab. It.
Forecast brought to you by the... Hit it.
Yeah, do it.
Hit it. Anytime. We're live. Let's go. Forecast brought to you by the Garden Gate here in Sigourney. Oh, man. They're bringing you a forecast that's a little dreary, but don't blame it on them. 30% chance of showers today. Mostly cloudy, 68 for a high. Tonight, 52 under mostly cloudy skies. Slight chance of some rain. Tomorrow, another slight chance of rain. 70 for a high and partly cloudy for your Wednesday night. And an overnight low of 51 degrees.
Well, thank you, Neil.
You're very welcome. And hey, that's a look at your forecast right here on Steve Shetler Mania.
Just that.
Steve, back to
Did you say
you.
Mania?
Mania.
Steve Shetler Mania.
That sounded
brother.
pretty good.
Shetler Mania.
It's
There's just that
Shetler.
consistent 30% chance of showers.
It's because, let's be honest.
All right, let's be honest. We've
Just-
been lying this whole time.
We have.
Let's be honest.
Come on, put us back up because we need this. People need to hear this real quick.
You
I'm
need
going
to
be
see your face?
Yes.
Well, hang on.
Okay.
My things are screwed up.
That's okay.
Here. There we go. All right, look into the
I
camera.
want to tell everyone out there right here, right now.
Yes.
Honestly, when we say 30%, we have no idea.
Could be 29.
30% is more that area like, oh, well, they did say there was a chance of rain, so you're not surprised. But we're not saying it's going to be a gully washer. You know? We don't know. 70? It could be 60. No clue. We're making this stuff up as we go. Thank you. That was all for
Might
today's.
be 31%.
See,
I'm not saying we're not saying 60. We're saying 30.
Yeah. I mean, so there. I just wanted to get that out to the people that it was all the logical schools that
Logical.
I've attended. You know, that's the first rule. We never know.
I attended that one National Weather Service meeting.
Yeah?
For tornadoes.
Mm-hmm.
So
you probably know more than me. I'm just making this stuff up as I go.
Me and Darcy Verbeek went to that one National Weather Service meeting. So, yeah.
Well, you're a
Fun
professional.
stuff. Let's go to the community calendar. It's sponsored by Enchanted Events. You know, they can host your wedding, your graduation, your reunion, your birthday party, your bar mitzvah.
Yeah.
Whatever you want to hold there, you can do it. Enchanted Events. If you want to have a concert there, you can
There
do
you
that
go.
too. They can hold up to 500 people. Get a hold of Mel or Chelsea at Enchanted Events and they are going to hook you up. As we were talking with Gary earlier, Sigourney Car Show, let's put that up there on the screen again, Saturday, July 12th. One of those headline sponsors is Steve Shetler Media.
Yeah, it says it right there with all the sponsors.
Well, it should. It should. Got the 7th annual Bark-A-Q. See, it's a play on words.
What?
At Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa on, what is it, June 7th at the Mahaska Drug parking lot from 10 to 2. Get in on that. They're
Pulled
gonna have,
pork meals?
Yeah, heck yeah.
Hot
pulled
dog meals?
pork.
That's messed up. They're going to have hot dog meals there at a Bark-A-Q? That's just twisted. Good grief.
Rotisserie.
Poor dogs.
Look, they got a bouncy...
Oh, bouncy slide. Yard games and loads of fun for the whole family.
The police are going to be there to arrest you.
Oh, no hanky-panky at this one, folks.
That all goes and helps out the Stephen Memorial Animal Shelter in Oskaloosa.
Cool.
So, good stuff there. And then this weekend, the band Full Circle will be at Keswick Tavern. Saturday, May 31st from 8 to midnight. I was about to say 8 to noon. 8 to midnight.
It's a long one.
They start at 8 a.m. and go until 12 p.m.
Dude, that's probably about the way we would go if we ever had a band again. Can we do the morning spot? Because we want to be in bed at midnight.
Exactly. Who stays up till midnight anymore? I tell you what, Ike Schmidt has things rocking and rolling there at the Keswick Tavern. So
Definitely.
no cover charge for that either. That's just kind of the normal thing at
it's awesome.
the KT. They don't have cover charge, and they've got really great entertainment. So check that out this weekend. Let's jump into the birthday.
Let me get my birthday voice.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, guy.
Birthday meal.
It's not. The new name is not. Remember? I'm looking to make sure I don't have any hidden birthdays somewhere. I don't believe I do.
Where do you hide birthdays if you are hiding them?
I hide a lot of things, Steve. Seems to be my thing. Herpes. What? I don't hide the herpes.
You're very public about it.
Yeah, I mean, people need to know. Hometown Real Estate bringing you a look at your birthdays. Nikki Leathers, broker, owner, realtor. Give her a call, 641-295-4142. Birthdays today, hometown-wise. Holly Ellis. Happy birthday to you, Holly.
KCED.
There you go. That's the Holly you always hear talked about. Jason Morad. Is it Morad or Morad?
I believe Morad.
That's what I thought, Morad. Okay. Jason Morad, he ain't sad, and he ain't that bad. He's just glad that it's his birthday.
He's not just rad. He's more rad.
He's more rad.
He's more rad than you.
No, whatever. Happy birthday to them. Wow, the celebrity site is very small today.
Todd Pickens.
Yeah, Todd Bridges, actor. He's 60. Trying to think. Everybody knows him, but I can't think of one of his huge.
He's Willis.
Huh?
From not
Willis.
Facts of
There
Life,
you go.
But,
Different Strokes.
Yeah.
Right?
For different
Is that-
folks.
Is that?
Yeah, different strokes. What you talking about, Willis?
That's right.
You know, of all the celebrities in the world, this guy should be one that shouldn't be around anymore.
Oh,
with
yeah.
all the shenanigans that he's pulled.
Man,
I think he's used up his 9 lives.
Definitely. And that's true. He hasn't been in a lot of things. It's just he's more notable because of all the stuff he's pulled outside of the limelight. Baseball player, oh yes, this is a good one. Frank Thomas, 57.
The Big Hurt.
The Big Hurt.
He is a big dude, and he could hit some home runs.
He's a, what? So
The
how do you
Big
get
Hurt
how do you
is
get
what he called
the Big Hurt?
Because he's going to put hurting on you.
Uh-oh. So who named him that?
I mean, you should see that. He swung a big bat.
Dude, that was excellent.
We got more birthdays.
That
Come
was
on, man.
excellent. NASCAR, Jeremy Mayfield, 56 years old.
You're a NASCAR. You used to be a NASCAR
Yeah,
fan.
Mayfield was never fun to watch. Did he ever even win anything? I don't know.
I don't know.
Actor Joseph. Oh, yeah, him.
Yeah. I
Joseph,
stuck that one on there specifically.
Well, it's easy word. Joseph Fiennes.
I think it's Fines.
Fines.
Is how
That's
it's
what I said.
pronounced.
Fines.
It looks like Fiennes.
Yeah. Joseph Fiennes is fine. He's 55. Who are these people? Johnny Depp's kid, Lily Rose Depp. That's a horrible name.
Did you know he had a daughter?
No.
I
Was it
didn't
with
either.
Freddie Mercury?
It wouldn't surprise me.
It wouldn't surprise me. What does that mean?
I mean, that Captain Jack Sparrow character is a little light in the load.
Lily Rose Depp, happy birthday to you. And to everyone out there, if you're celebrating
Rose
a birthday
Depp
today.
Mercury.
Rose Depp Mercury. Hometown Real Estate. Thank you for bringing us our birthdays.
Appreciate that. Hometown Real Estate. Have we gotten through most everything? I think we have.
The Big Hurt.
The Big Hurt.
Why can't I have cool nicknames?
Big.
I mean, I wouldn't.
First baseman. Bam.
He did get a lot of homers, did he? Or
oh,
I don't know. I'm being honest. I don't know. Was he a big hitter?
Yeah.
I mean, just
no. He was legitimately and now he's on like a. I don't know if it's a hair club for men commercial. He's like, he's in his 50s, so he's kind of in that age range.
Spokesperson.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, you got that.
Huh.
Hey, coming up here shortly, we've got Courtney from the Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa joining us live and in studio, so stick around for that. She's not bringing any animals with her.
Dang it.
I told her in the space that we have here, probably an animal wouldn't work the best.
A bird would have been great.
They do cats and dogs.
Dang it, because a
I mean,
bird
maybe
flying
a cat
around
would have been all right, but
we've seen what cats can do around all these wires, and that was half of these wires.
True.
So,
man, you never know when you're going to get bit.
Yeah.
My bite mark is healing slowly but surely.
And cats and me don't get along sometimes.
My cat Poopy is enjoying his outside time each day.
So
he
Poopy
stays out till about 9 o'clock at night, and then he's ready to come in.
He's give him some more time.
There's going to be some little poopies.
Poopettes.
Some little turds.
Some little turds.
Hanging around the neighborhood.
You be ready.
You be 40. Let's go to, until Courtney gets here, let's go to the weird.
That is weird.
In some weird news today, let's see here. Let's go to Singapore.
I love Singapore.
A Singapore Airlines flight from London to Singapore was forced to make an emergency landing in Bangkok, Oriental City, after encountering severe turbulence. You know what song I'm referencing?
Yeah.
One night in Bangkok. Bangkok, Oriental City. All right, so they were encountering severe turbulence from London to Singapore. Had to make an emergency landing in Bangkok that left one passenger dead.
Whoa.
And dozens injured. Yeah, that took a turn.
Okay.
So this Boeing 777 was carrying 211 passengers and 18 crew members. It suddenly dropped altitude over the Andaman Sea, causing unrestrained passengers to be thrown from their seats. Can you imagine that? Taking like a
That's a quick dive.
Dip. And then you're coming up out of your seat and probably hitting your head up on the roof and people flying everywhere.
No, I don't like that idea.
The deceased, a 73-year-old British man, is believed to have suffered a heart-related disease during the turbulence. More than 30 others sustained injuries, several serious, taken to hospitals in Bangkok. Passengers described the chaotic scene in which crew members and travelers were thrown against the ceiling and aisles littered with food, drinks, and personal items. So, lots of fun.
Wow. And some dude, I'm sure, was like, "Where are my peanuts? I dropped my peanuts. Who's got them?"
Wouldn't you hate that, though, if you were going from London to Singapore and then you ended up in a Bangkok hospital?
No kidding.
How do you deal with something like that? Like, you're not speaking their language.
Yeah, the logistics of it all would just be miserable.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Your insurance. Like people.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, find out your...
I don't know how they talk in
health history.
Bangkok.
Yeah. You'd need one of those Google apps that translates
What you
language.
allergic to?
Yeah. Can I give you penicillin?
No penicillin. Penicillin? No. I wonder how many of them people make it.
Yeah. Tourists can now... All right, so this is an interesting vacation destination.
Great.
Maybe you want to try this out.
Great.
A new travel experience in China offers thrill-seeking tourists the chance to sleep while suspended more than 320 feet above ground, attached to the side of a vertical cliff.
No. I would not be able to fall asleep.
No. I'd be afraid I'd wake up from a dream and, like, jerk my way like off the side of the bed.
Yeah.
The attraction on Shenlong Mountain in southeastern China features transparent pods called sky beds anchored to a sheer rock face, so maybe you couldn't fall out.
I don't care.
Maybe it's like enclosed
Still,
or something.
I'd be in the faulty one that would give out and I'd fall.
Yeah, like they forgot to put in that last screw.
Yeah.
And
the
whole thing falls. To reach these sky pods, guests must climb a steel ladder affixed to the cliff, navigating more than 300 steps while secured with harnesses. So, I mean, it's a struggle to get there. All just to go to sleep on the side of a cliff.
I don't understand the enjoyment out of this.
Yeah. It's all stressful.
Right. And again, just to go to sleep and then wake up knowing, oh, great, now I got to climb back down. Oh.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous.
Fun stuff. Let's go to Florida. Florida wildlife officials and researchers are monitoring a sudden rise in sightings of non-native lizards across the state. Raising concerns about their potential impact on local ecosystems. These reptiles, including species such as, the green iguana.
Yeah.
And the brown...
What is it?
Anole.
A-N-O-A...
Anole. Anole. A-N-O-L-E.
Anal.
That's how it's spelled.
It's anal.
Anal. They're increasing
Watch
in
them
numbers.
lizards, man. They will get you.
And they're increasing in numbers in urban and suburban areas.
Yeah.
So
they like the suburban life, all right.
Well, yo, I'm the brown anal. Experts believe the surge is due in part to favorable weather conditions, accidental releases, and breeding populations that have gone largely unchecked. So
he's rode off as an accident.
You got to watch out for those green iguanas and those brown things. I'm not going to say it again. I got to save this because I'm going to do an air check with this stuff.
Right.
Radio insider talk there. More weird news today. According to recent health reports, a rare but deadly fungus. I hate it when I get the blastomyces.
What?
I had a case of that pop up over the weekend.
Blastomyces?
It's a rare but deadly fungus called blastomyces. Myces? Is spreading more widely as global temperature rise. Oh, yes, that global warming will get you right in the brain. The fungus, which is also will get up in there, because it grows in moist soil and decomposing organic material, primarily infects humans through inhaled spores. Yep. Once inside the body, blastomyces can travel from the lungs to other organs, effectively consuming tissue from the inside out.
That sounds
Kind of
horrible.
sounds like I was talking about the Last of Us TV series. I mean, they turn into kind of like fungus,
really
zombie things.
No joke. So this is like real life stuff going on.
Maybe.
What?
Fungus zombies. Moist soil. A study.
Why?
A recent study has revealed that over 40% of children in the United States mistakenly identified bacon as a plant-based food.
Oh, them idiot kids. I swear.
Highlighting a broader misunderstanding of food origins among young people. Yeah, where does bacon come from? A plant. No.
They don't, I suppose they don't have
Wrong.
a clue what a pig is.
Yeah. They've never been to a farm.
Well,
the study was conducted by researchers at Furman University, which involved children aged 4 to 7, and assessed their ability to classify common foods as plant or animal-based. Now, alongside bacon, a significant portion of participants also misidentified other animal-derived products like cheese and hot dogs.
Well, now wait a second. A lot of people would misconstrue the hot dog. I mean, let's
is
be
it really
honest.
meat?
Where is it really coming from? Which animal on which day?
What hoof?
Yeah, I mean, that's not even fair. I mean, but
what?
Yeah, that's true. I wonder how many of them wonder where does milk come from? They just think it's created. I mean,
from a nut.
Those
Nut milks.
Look at exactly. Coconut milk, soy. They got all kinds of different milks. So,
but it's not real milk.
How do you juice a nut? I don't get it.
All right. So, conversely, some children incorrectly believe that foods such as French fries and almonds came from animals. Boy.
Oh.
Wow. Gosh, their parents need to be smacked upside the head.
Well, okay, but here's another thing. Is that a place where parenting maybe as a parent we're not doing the right or asking the right questions? Do we just sort of expect them to learn that? Like, hey, you're going to school, they're going to teach you that milk comes from a cow. And then we never ask the questions. Maybe more people out there. Do you folks out there watching, do you realize where some of this food comes from?
I mean, you're talking bacon?
Wow. And don't get me started on turkey bacon. Well, that didn't come from a pig, Neil. I mean, talking about fake stuff. I mean, the real greasy kill you right now bacon. Getting them arteries.
Yeah.
Clog 'em
Get
up.
in there.
Get in there. I want to feel my heart rate.
Yeah. Hey, it's 8:32 on your Tuesday. Just another morning show. Let's take our last break of the day. We'll have more after this. The mission of Essence of Life Hospice is to provide comprehensive, coordinated care to individuals with life-limiting illnesses and to their families, and to support them in the process of death and bereavement. Our goal is to provide palliative care that addresses the physical, psychological, and spiritual dimensions of service for the terminally ill as an integrated whole. We pride ourselves on providing the highest quality care and are on call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. For more information, visit EssenceHospice.com. Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson Street, Sigourney, is a locally owned specialty ice cream shop, which also serves sandwiches and appetizer-style foods. Try one of their many delicious Savage Swirls, a Tenderloin, a Savage Right, salads, nachos, sides, and drinks. It's all at Walker Drive-Thru at 820 West Jackson, Sigourney. Follow them on Facebook and find the link to order online. And be sure to try the Steve Shetler Media Flavor of the Week at Walker Drive-Thru.
If you like red, white, and blue wine from Tassel Ridge Winery but prefer sweet white wines, try our Star Spangled White. Star Spangled White's a sweet white wine made entirely from Edelweiss grapes. Chill a bottle of Star Spangled White and sip it as you watch the sunset. Tassel Ridge Star Spangled White wine is available at our more than 350 retail outlets located all over Iowa. Look for the displays of Tassel Ridge wine where you shop. If the store doesn't offer Star Spangled White, ask the manager to get it for you.
Stop by James Family Greenhouse and Produce in Sigourney. They have a variety of hanging baskets, annuals, shrubs, perennials, trees, mulch, and vegetable plants. Plus, you can spruce up your landscape with yard decor or decorate the inside of your home with home decor. James Family Greenhouse is also a great place to stop in for some gift ideas. You gotta stop in and see it all for yourself. James Family Greenhouse at 701 East Jackson in Sigourney. And be sure to follow their page on Facebook.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Complete Care of Iowa is a medical clinic located in Sigourney, Iowa that provides care to patients of all ages. Located at 113 East Marion Street in Sigourney. Call 641-541-4040. Complete Care of Iowa is open Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Tuesday and Thursday from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Saturday by appointment only. They're currently accepting new patients. Find more information at CompleteCareOfIowa.com. Complete Care of Iowa. Healthcare for where you are.
Bountiful produce, quality meats, frozen favorites, and a fresh bakery. These are the qualities of Brothers Market in Sigourney. Brothers Market is proud to serve the Sigourney community and is one of several locations in Iowa, Kansas, and Missouri. For any of your grocery, meat, deli, bakery, or special order needs, shop Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney. Brothers Market was honored at the 2024 Iowa Hunger Summit for its efforts to serve underprivileged and disadvantaged communities. Brothers Market, a piece of the community you can count on.
Hey, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor here on Just Another Morning Show, and we also thank Osky Dental for sponsoring our studios. We're live and we're local, high above Sigourney here on the square. We've got Neil hanging out with us on this Tuesday morning. I just about said Monday morning because
it really is a Monday to you,
definitely-
isn't it?
Definitely feeling like a Monday. And as promised, we welcome in at this time Courtney from Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa. Courtney, how you doing today?
I'm good.
Get right up there to that microphone. Don't be afraid of the mic.
Make it your friend.
Yes.
Okay, I can do that.
All right.
Yeah, perfect.
Now, if you've ever watched our weekly pet stuff here on Steve Shetler Media on Thursdays, you've seen Courtney before. Courtney is usually either on camera or she's holding the camera that's doing the filming. So what is your official title other than being on Steve Shetler Media?
My favorite title.
For five minutes a week. What do you do at the Heartland Humane Society?
I am actually the assistant manager. My mom is the manager. So
Okay.
eventually when she decides to step down, that will be my baby.
Your assistant to the regional manager.
Yes.
Are you familiar with The Office?
Yes, that's
All
my
right.
favorite
So that's
show.
There you
Dwight's the assistant. All right. I
And
didn't know if
Dwight's-
you got my joke or
Dwight's
not.
actually my favorite. I want to get a dog and name him Dwight.
Funny. So now your mom, since you brought her up, she actually did retire at one point, right?
She did. She went to Washington, D.C. for 5 weeks and left me behind to run the whole place. And I think I threatened to quit at least 3 times a day.
Wow.
I was like, you have to come back because I can't do this. Well, and the negative part is that's when I had just stepped in, so I was still learning everything. So I had
Right.
to learn as I went.
Yeah.
And she didn't even help at all. I mean, she's going that far away. She's like, see ya.
Oh, yeah, we had a going away party and everything.
Wow.
Yeah, she wasn't coming back. And then, surprise, I think my mental breakdowns, she was like, okay, this place is going to be burnt to the ground if I don't come back.
I didn't realize. I'm glad I got the whole story. I never got that whole story.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was a nightmare. It was the longest 5 weeks of my life.
Wow. Well,
so maybe next time you get a little bit of a warning.
And I'm going to get an assistant.
And you can get some training along the way to do all the... Because, being the manager of a place, there's obviously a lot that goes with
Yeah, oh, yeah. It's the phone calls and the people reaching out to you to save all these animals. And, well,
yeah.
You can't save them all.
No, and that's the hardest part. But at least now I'm there to help my mom. I didn't have that. It was just me.
Yeah.
It was just me. And I'm like,
I feel like there's
my
some
gosh.
pent-up frustration still around that whole 5-week time frame.
Yeah.
I was by myself.
I have not let my mom live it down. I was like, so if you're going to do it, because she's thinking about doing early retirement.
Okay.
So at least I have a heads up. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm going to start looking for an assistant right now.
There you go.
I'm not doing it by myself again.
There
That was
you go.
awful.
All right, so now that I'm getting everybody figured out, because, I just go down and hang out for like 15, 20 minutes each week, and then I'm out. But what's Morgan? Morgan Brown is also on camera a lot. What's Morgan's official role?
Oh, well,
Am I putting you on the
she's
spot?
kind of been a few things. She was a kennel worker, and then she at one point was in the office with my mother, and then she left us, and now she's on the board, and she takes our pictures for our animals.
Okay. Wow. So she's just a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Yeah, so
All right.
Morgan has a lot of experience, which is why we thought she'd be a good asset to the board,
Okay.
which I used to be on the board before I was employed there, because you can't be on the board and work there at the same time.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yeah,
This is a little mind-boggling trying to wrap your head around it.
It is. So she was been there for years, and then she went and worked at the school. I took her spot.
Okay.
And now she's on the board, and then she comes out and does our pictures.
Yeah. And usually, it's either you or Morgan generally doing the videos on Thursdays for the weekly pets. So let's see here. So what made you get into, obviously with your mom working there, was it just kind of a family thing where you inherited love for animals?
I've always loved animals, but I was in the nursing program, so I was going to be, a nurse, and I was a medical assistant, all of that stuff. Well, my mom was shorthanded, so I would come in on my days off and do cats. And I kind of got thrown in without really, I never even had an interview or filled out an application. So it was kind of like one of those things, I got thrown in, and then I've just been there since.
Huh. All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So-
And did you grow up with animals all the time?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and funny thing is I'm allergic to cats and dogs.
Huh?
Uh-huh.
How does that work?
Yeah, I don't know.
Oh, you just roll with it.
I was fine till I hit 30, and so whenever everyone says, 30s are your best years. Not mine.
Really?
So yeah, I'm getting ready to start injections and all this
no.
fun
Wow.
stuff, but I'm like, if I'm going to be here forever, I might as well.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It'd make it more enjoyable anyway.
Yeah, it's rough. And I'm the cat person. My mom handles dog stuff usually. I handle cat stuff. Kind of have a system going, but yeah, I've always been around animals. I was that kid that would find random animals on the side of the road and bring it home. I'm like, you know that you did this, right? Yeah. Like, it's because she's always done that, and so now, I'm, as everyone calls me, Little Pam.
Little Pam.
Old Pam.
Yeah, I'm just like my mom.
And how long have you been at the Heartland Humane Society?
I've been there a little over a year employed. Before that, I was on the board for about a year. Then before that, I was volunteering out there on my days off.
Huh. Okay.
So I've been around for a while.
Yeah, sure.
Since my mom went there 9 years ago.
Okay.
So
you've been hanging around at least that long.
Yeah, I've done many different things also. So.
And do you have pets?
Great.
So you're allergic, but do you have pets at home?
Yep, I have 4 dogs and 5 cats.
What? And you're allergic.
Yeah.
Huh. So you have your own shelter at home.
I do, and they're all from Heartland.
Yeah.
Well, 2 of them were fostered that we ended up keeping because they were biters, so we couldn't adopt them out. So my mom brought them to our house.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh,
That's handy.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing you the biters. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, she can deal with it.
Yeah, I fostered my other dog, Buddy, for 2 years, and finally I'm like,
yeah,
I'm not, like, he's mine now. I've had him for 2 years. I'm not handing him over to somebody else.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We've got, our 2 little dogs at home now, Hank and Stella, actually both came from Heartland Humane Society. They're 13 and 12. So, yeah, and every time I come down there, and you know it too, you try to pawn off all these dogs on me,
Pickles.
Especially this past week.
Yeah.
And my wife is very familiar with Pickles. So we saw the videos from over the weekend and all that stuff. So
she's a character. And she went 2 weeks in a row to Pioneer Ridge. I mean, she's just a go with the flow dog for being 6 months old.
I'm telling you right now, it's not going to take much more persuasion.
I know, I'm working on it.
I'm guessing give it 2 weeks.
Shetler Insurance Services, my wife's business, is over on this side of the square. So if you head over that way,
Say, do I need to make a stop over there?
sweet talk her for a minute.
I should have brought pickles.
You should have brought pickles with you.
It's game over when you actually meet her and she gives you those eyes.
Oh,
and I'm like,
well, she came in and just started giving me kisses
she was
this
like,
past Thursday. So.
Dude, it won't even take 2 weeks. You got him. Yep, you wait.
Well, there's another dog. I can't. It was like a little, it was like a lab.
Yes.
Great Dane mix. It was going to be a bigger dog. Ace.
Yep. Oh,
I wanted Ace. Ace wanted to come home with me too.
See, honestly, I think this is probably one of the worst segments for you.
Oh yeah,
because you are such an animal lover. It's like, why would you put yourself through that?
Yep.
It has to be tough every week going and seeing these animals.
And some dogs, you just feel it. Some dogs, it's like, oh, you're a nice dog, but you're not really the
and
one
some
for
of them
me.
you're just like, yeah, you're ugly. I mean, do you ever do that? Do you ever have to have that conversation with dogs and cats?
Some dogs.
I'm sorry, you're not going to get adopted. You are an ugly cat.
It's there's some I'm
Junkyard.
like, you are so ugly, you're cute.
Yeah,
The ones that have like the underbite, I'm like, it kind of gives you personality.
Exactly.
But I don't. Yeah, and then there's so many that I'm like, oh, if I had room for one more.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so room and talking about how many animals are there? I mean, how many on a
about
normal?
170.
Wow,
We
I did
are
not know that.
at past capacity right now.
Wow.
And it seems like you always are.
Yes, it's like we'll get one adopted and 3 more come in.
Yeah.
And right now, I think we're at 27 kittens that people just keep finding all over town. And I'm like, I can't leave them outside.
Well,
yeah.
So we have, it's bad. And then the mom that had the babies on Mother's Day at our shelter have like 7 of them. 7 out of the 11 have their eyes open now.
Oh man.
Oh, they're
11?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Big
That's
mama.
a lot of kittens.
Wow.
And she's a cur mix. She's gorgeous. And those babies, they're just like all sorts of colors.
So from a standpoint, I've never gotten an animal from anywhere like this. So how often is the turnover? I'm trying to think of the nicer way to say how many do you get rid of in a week without making it sound bad?
It honestly depends.
How many are adopted?
Well,
out?
like last week, actually Friday we had 4 leave.
Really?
Mm-hmm. But then, there'll be some days people don't take any home. Some days it's a bunch. We went through a spree where we got rid of a bunch of cats. Lately, it's just been nothing.
Huh.
So it really just depends. And it does not matter. We'll get 1 adopted and more come in.
Yeah.
It's like they know when the kennel's empty. It's like, don't say it too loud.
Yeah. So again, we're talking with Courtney from Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa, and for most part, how much if you're adopting, how much is it going to cost for a cat and a dog?
Right now, I'm going back to my special, so it'll be $25 for cats, and that's spay, neuter, shots, rabies, wormer, flea treatment.
Wow.
Yeah. So, and then like puppies are $200. And we hear a lot like, oh, your prices are expensive.
Yeah.
Well, if you go to spay and neuter, just spay and neuter, it's over $200.
Sure.
And that comes with spay, neuter, rabies, all of the shots, flea treatment, wormer, everything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And that's for a puppy up to 9 months. And then 9 months to 5 years is $175. And then anything over 5 years is $150.
Yep.
So.
Yeah. So what you're paying is for the vet bill that you would have had.
Yes.
Right. And you're just basically getting the dog for free.
Pretty much.
You're just paying for the vet bills.
Sure.
We lose money on every adoption.
Yeah.
But people don't realize everything that we do.
I think some people come into a situation like that thinking, well, we're doing you a favor.
No.
We're adopting these animals, so why don't you just give them to us? You know what I mean? I'm sure there are a lot of people that think that.
They are.
But
I had a guy freak out on me because I had him fill out an application. He just thought he was just going to be able to take the animal. I'm like, oh no. We do extensive background checking before we send
how
one of our
long you
animals
can't.
out.
So I can't walk in there today and leave with a dog.
Well, we get the applications done 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
So we look Iowa courts, look on the do not adopt list, and then we
Wow.
call vet, like if you have a vet, and then references.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Again, never adopted a pet, so this is all really just
we don't want to just send them out.
No, absolutely.
To random people, and then like there's other shelters that just hand over the dog, first come, first serve.
Sure.
I'm like,
well, and at the same point, you don't want them to be in a bad home, or no offense, come back in a week.
yeah, and we have that quite often.
Really.
We had one of our dogs adopted and brought back the next morning because they didn't research what kind of dog.
Oh.
It was an Australian Shepherd. They're busy dogs. And that's the one they chose, and they didn't do any research on it.
Yeah.
So then he came back the next day.
Boy, you would think one night isn't enough to even get an understanding of what this dog might be like.
Yeah, that's kind of what we thought. And
Yeah, you have to have it at least a week to really let it calm down and find its place in the house and the world.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
So he was a hot mess when he came back. I'm like, it affects the animals more than it does the people.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure. Obviously you can't tell. You can kind of tell what an animal is thinking or what they would say, but when they leave, they're probably like, yes.
Oh
I'm outta
yeah,
here.
and then they come right back.
Yeah.
Like, oh, buddy.
Gotta be demoralizing for the dog to return. They're like,
And some that have been adopted and brought back multiple times. I'm like, ugh. So once
in that situation, maybe they come back happy though. They're like, hey, we're back into a place. These people are nice to us. They like us.
We have had that.
You
They're almost excited to see us. I'm like, oh,
I can imagine.
Yeah.
Be like a prisoner. Somebody that likes to be in prison. It's like, just leave me here.
It's a real thing, yeah.
Seriously,
these people
structure,
take
routine.
good care of me, and they feed me all the time, and I got it made.
Yeah, bed, toys.
Yeah.
Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa. Of course, you guys are very active on your Facebook page, I know. You get lots of pictures, lots of videos, lots of updates. I put you on the spot, I think, last week with the website. Do you know what the website is?
I don't. Yeah. I think we just Google Heartland Humane
Yeah.
Society.
Yeah. If you Google,
it's like heartlandhumanesociety.org, I believe.
Okay.
I don't know. I never search it.
Get all the information. You guys are, as we talk about every week on the videos, you guys always looking for donations.
Yes.
Whether it's food, whether it's money, or whatever.
Yeah, we pretty much take anything. Well, we can find use for anything. People will bring in blankets, towels, like they're doing spring cleaning, and we can use all of that.
Yeah.
Or even just come spend time with the animals.
Yes.
Because they need
you're always looking for people to walk the dogs.
That's cool.
Mm-hmm. We get quite a few people come in wanting to walk dogs, and it's helpful for them.
Yeah, sure, it's therapeutic for both the person and the dog.
Oh yeah, we had a lot of school groups come out this month too, and it was great.
Well, that's a great idea.
Mm-hmm.
I never thought about that. That's a really neat idea.
Yep,
and get multiple dogs being walked and loved on, and that's cool.
And then our cat sanctuary, you can go in there and just sit and hang out and.
So I could probably get lost in that. I talk a big talk, but yeah, I'd probably sit in this cat sanctuary.
Yeah, they're just running everywhere.
And you just sit there with your arms open, and you
come to me,
and they'll just climb up on you.
Let's see here if there's anything. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to hit on. Events. I know we're done events for May. I say we, like I'm part of the organization.
Hey, you kind of are.
Well, yeah.
By the way, speaking of which, I think coming up in June, or is it July? The Wapello County Fair? Is it
yes.
Eldon?
I believe.
June 14th, we will be there for Kids Day.
Okay. They have like a celebrity steer or animal show or something.
I can't remember what.
That we're going to be part of, and like the winning thing, like if I pick a charity, that if I win, then the charity gets, so it'll be you guys.
Oh, well, thank you.
But hopefully our... whatever.
I don't know. I was gonna say. I think you did mention it. I don't know if it's a calf or. I hope it's not a steer.
Yeah,
you and I are not going to be able.
Full-blown bull that we're leading around.
That's going to have bad written all over it. We weren't good with a calf.
Or maybe we can adopt him out through the.
There you go. They typically do cats and dogs, not steers. So,
Oh, well, we've
I was
had
gonna say,
pigs.
what are weird animals that have shown up at the shelter?
We actually had a pig come through animal control a few years
What?
ago. Yes, and we ended up naming him Kevin Bacon. And he actually got adopted by Dr. Anderson. He's the ENT in Ottumwa. Him and his wife adopted him.
Adopted a pig.
So
Does
this
it
is
live
a house
inside?
pig?
Yeah, well, he's a potbelly pig. He was
All
little
right.
at the time. He would jump on you like a dog. I had never actually been that close to a pig before, but we've had ferrets brought in, guinea pigs, birds.
But birds, you're not really that educated on bird safety, right?
No.
You knew I was going to have to go there.
Yeah, I'm probably never going to try to say birds again because it probably would have had a better chance of being on its own.
It might have been a little bit off camera talking about birds.
Yeah, I'm not the bird
pre-interview
expert.
talk. Okay, again, Courtney from Heartland Humane Society. We are getting right up on the 9 o'clock hour.
Oh wow!
We've got just a couple of segments here. We'll do. We got good news, and I want to run through some movie. If I can get through my papers, my fingers will work. Let's do movies first.
Okay.
And we got to get Courtney's view. Actually, let's do that first. Let's do. We
Yes.
have some normal stuff that we do every day, like our this or that and our question of the day that we'll get your opinions on, Courtney. Let's bring this up on the screen. So this or that goes up on my Facebook page each weekday at 6 a.m. Are you a leader or are you behind the scenes?
I wish I was behind the scenes,
Yeah.
but unfortunately, I'm kind of a leader.
More of a leader at the Heartland Humane Society.
Unfortunately, I'm kind of a leader.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
And you obviously do a lot of things behind the scenes too. So
Yes, but I always have to be the face of Heartland
Yes.
because my mom refuses to do it. So
that's why you're here today.
yeah, it's fine. I'm getting used to it.
So you're a leader. You're a leader. What are you looking forward to this summer? That's our question of the day. It goes up at noon. Are there any events? Do you take vacations? Do you do any state fair, Adventureland, county fairs? Do you
No.
ever leave Ottumwa?
Not really, other than maybe to the lake on my 2 days off if it's nice.
Wow. So the lake. The
Yeah, I
lake.
was working 7 days a week, and I finally told my mom, I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm taking the 2 days off a week.
You need a break.
Yeah.
All right.
Definitely.
So Courtney is not doing anything this summer.
Other than working, I feel like it's my whole life. I would like to, but
Courtney
I don't know.
is not doing anything.
I don't have a very exciting life.
Join the club. Join the club. Let's see here. Let's go through movie results from this past weekend. Did you get to any movies this weekend?
No, I really want to see the new Final Destination, though.
Oh, okay.
Really?
I do.
Hmm.
I've seen the rest of them.
Let's. It's about 9 o'clock, evidently. It's always 2 minutes fast. Top box office results from this past weekend. Your number one movie, Lilo and Stitch.
Oh.
Had a big debut, $145.5 million at the
Wow.
box office this weekend. Mission Impossible, of course, that's supposedly the final Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise. Brought in just $63 million, so that's probably underperforming as far as a Tom Cruise movie. I saw some reviews. If you like action movies, they say it's good stuff. And Tom Cruise is what, like 62 or 3 now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, Mission Impossible, $63 million. I don't know if that's hitting expectations. Final Destination, Bloodlines, coming in at number 3 for the weekend. It brought in nearly $20 million, and so far has brought in nearly a total of $90 million. So
I would have guessed that one would have been higher.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, Thunderbolts. Oh, that's the Marvel movie. 9.1 million. I don't know how many weeks it's been out there.
What a
now.
horrible name
few.
for a movie.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Overall, it's brought in 171.3. Sinner, man, I tell you what, this movie Sinners,
It's still there?
hanging around at number 5, 8.7 million. It's brought in 256.5 million. So
I've got to maybe see this movie.
that's with Chipmunk's cheeks. What's his name? What's his name? Michael B. Jordan.
Yes.
The actor.
Oh, yes.
Are you familiar?
Mm-hmm.
You'll notice he's got it's like he's hiding walnuts in his cheeks. right
Yeah.
Jeez.
What's in his cheeks? How does he do that?
It's like a jawbreaker.
Yes. Or a big lemon drop or something. I don't know.
It's
Something's going on
from
there.
when he was in those Rocky movies. He just got beat up too much.
He got hit in the face too many times. 6 through 10, all 5 million or less. The Last Rodeo. Friendship.
That's overrated.
Minecraft movie still hanging around. Number 8, The Accountant 2. Pretty much a bomb at number 9. And then Hurry Up Tomorrow. Never heard of it. Number 10.
Yeah. So many of these I haven't heard of.
Movies. All right, let's quickly get to some good news because it is brought to us and sponsored, which I tend to forget. It's brought to us by our friend Jay Dennis at Bridalwood Midwest Insurance in Marengo, Iowa, where Medicare is made easy. Give them a call, 319-471-3328. Where is my good? There's my good news. My good news gets posted on my Facebook page each weekday at about 7:45. So we'll give you a little teaser. Maybe you'll be interested to go back and read this on my Facebook page. A girl in the UK who released a balloon as part of a school project, which, you're not really...
No, that's bad for the environment.
Bad for the...
Good grief.
Birds might...
Oh, my gosh.
Do bird things to a balloon.
Ugh. Not any worse than
What does
people.
that even mean?
New nest.
Birds doing bird things to a balloon. Anyway, a UK was released at... I can't even talk. A girl in the UK who released a balloon as part of a school project was stunned to learn it had reached another girl of the same name and age 50 miles away. So, like an hour away. The balloon, which carried a note with the sender's name, age, and school details, part of an educational activity exploring wind patterns and geography. So, kind of a
sort
neat
of
story.
cool.
It drifted across the countryside.
This
The
is the
balloon
UK.
landed in the garden of a family who, upon reading the attached tag, realized the intended recipient shared not just the sender's blah, 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 but blah, 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 other stuff.
That's a
and
good
not-
story.
Not all that interesting. So if you want to
Sweet.
check out the whole story
Sweet, I loved that one.
about the little girl and the balloon, look, Mommy,
That's
it's a
good.
balloon
I was
up
gonna
in
say
the
it's UK.
sky.
Yes. I was gonna say I needed some accent there.
To get the full
It's a bloody
scope.
balloon.
It's a
bloody balloon coming to kill us all.
They're lucky it didn't harm an animal or something. I don't know.
Right? The turtles would get wrapped around their neck.
Yeah.
How do you
Save
fall?
the turtles.
Yes, save the turtles.
Save the environment. Welcome to our show.
Right?
Courtney.
I love it.
We
This
hit
is
them all.
just weird.
No one's safe.
No one's safe.
Absolutely
But thanks
not.
to Jay Dennis for sponsoring the good
Yes.
news. I'm sure he's happy with that story. Neil, should we get one last look at our forecast?
absolutely.
Get your running shoes on
we better get
and
over
get
there.
over there to the weather lab. Let's hit the weather sounder. Do it.
Do
Hit
it. Garden Gate bringing you a last look at your forecast for the day. A slight chance of showers today, mainly before 9. Well,
Yep, it's
okay,
done.
so I guess it's not going to rain now. Mostly cloudy. High near 68 today. Slight chance of rain this evening. Mostly cloudy and overnight low of 52. More of the same tomorrow. Some chances of rain. Winds tomorrow pick up a little bit. Slight chance, 30% of that rain. And otherwise, mostly sunny and 70. And on your Thursday, 30% chance of rain and 73 under mostly sunny skies.
It's kind of that lingering chance of rain.
Yeah.
Showers. at
Watch
least
it
for
start
the-
dumping here at 10 o'clock, and everybody's going to be like, dude, you said before 9.
Your forecast is horrible.
Again, I don't know.
He's just the messenger.
I'm just a messenger, man. Don't
He's
shoot
the
me.
messenger meteorologist.
Yeah.
Neil brought. We thank Garden Gate for sponsoring our weather. We thank Gary from KCED for being in during the 7 o'clock hour. And, of course, Courtney for hanging out with us for the last half hour. So,
AKA Bird Extraordinaire.
Yeah, literally. I'm never going to live this down. am I?
Any final plugs for the Heartland Humane Society before we get out of here?
I don't know. It's just same old, same old.
All right.
You
Well,
know.
get in there. Adopt.
Yes, come in. We've got too many animals.
Yes.
And a waiting list for people to bring them in. So,
Oh, wow.
Wow.
yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah. So get in there. What do they say? Adopt, don't shop.
Exactly.
So, great dogs and cats waiting for you at the Heartland Humane Society in Ottumwa. Of course, I'm there every Thursday getting our weekly pets. So, check out those videos and the pictures that we share, and check out the animals at the Heartland Humane Society. Courtney, thanks for coming up from Atumwa today.
Hey, you are welcome.
Appreciate if we can do this whatever weekly, every
Anytime.
other week, once a month, whatever. So
Yeah.
Cool.
Any excuse to get out of the building.
There you go.
And what are the hours for the Heartland Humane Society?
We are open to the public noon to 5. I am there from about 7:30 to 5:30, 6 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, so we are literally getting you out of the building for a little bit.
Oh, cool.
So, and
well, you're
by
welcome.
the way,
Yes.
that's something I was going to bring up. You recently, somewhat recently, opened up the new building.
Mm-hmm.
That's been within the last 6
October.
months?
Yep.
Was it really?
Mhm.
Longer than what I was thinking.
Yep.
So make sure you stop in and check out the new building. It's so much better than the other building.
Oh my gosh, yes, and it smells so much better too.
It smells so much
Oh,
better.
The other
gosh.
building, I don't know how long it was there, but for a long time.
Too long. I don't know how much longer it's gonna last.
But it's great property if you're looking to buy it.
It comes with this built-in animal smell.
Yeah, and the concrete's coming up, and I mean it's beautiful.
Is this place
It served its purpose. It served you
No.
well.
Okay, all right.
No, I would not ever sell that building.
Okay. I was going to say, because you're not selling it very well right now.
No, and I'm not sure anybody would want to live where a bunch of dogs are barking all the time.
Yeah. Anyway. Thanks, Courtney. Thanks for coming up and being part of the show today.
Anytime.
All right. That'll do it for today. Tomorrow, we should have Miss Amanda from Sigourney
Yeah, 'cause
Public
it's
Library
Wednesday.
stopping in. And so tune in tomorrow. We'll have another morning show here on Steve Shuttler Media, Facebook, and YouTube. Have a great day.
See ya.